stuck? Do you need help?
Hello.
Any guesses as to what she's so excited about under there?
I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the
It is
we stand on
a
the
tiny
opposite
scrap of
shore.
cardboard.
Hello.
Don't just knock it right back under there.
I reach through mysterious.
This is what we are doing this morning. I talked about this on TikTok, so obviously I'm trying to get Taylor Swift tickets, and I registered to try to be a verified fan, and my Ticketmaster account like has a history of going to Taylor Swift shows, not this tour, but in the past. And my mom tried to register too to help, and both of us got waitlisted. My dad, who just wants to be included, he just wants to be helpful, he goes and he makes a Ticketmaster account. He probably couldn't name even a single Taylor Swift song. He's the one who gets the code to be a verified fan. So shout out to my dad. He's the reason I even have a code to try and get tickets today, and we'll see. I'm honestly not super stressed. Obviously I would really love to go, but if it happens, it happens. If not, it'll be okay. Otherwise, today we're working on Ruthless Ends. That word count is really getting up there. So I have a client project. This is how much of it I have left. And then I was also reading my critique partner's book and giving her feedback, but I finished that last night. So today we're gonna try and knock out, if not the rest of this client project, most of it, and then get back to Ruthless Ends because I didn't work on that at all yesterday. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you might want to head over there. I am doing a giveaway for a couple of the Marionettes puzzles, and this is how the Kickstarter is looking as of this morning. We've got about 3 weeks left. I also ordered some new spray paint to try for the books for the sprayed edges, but they're taking a while to get here. For all of my orders in here are just like batches of more and more hardcovers. I'm like keeping an eye on how many full sets have been ordered, so I don't have to order like 500 books at once. And the hardcovers take so long to print and to ship to me. I'm trying to get ahead of it. Oh my god, there's more. Obviously I can't order any of book 4 hardcovers yet, but I can at least get the first 3 here, and I can get started with the sprayed edges and stuff. So I've got those 2 new colors that I'm gonna test. I'm thinking Olive Ruthless Ends will be gold, and then the other 3 might kind of like interchange. I'm gonna try that deep forest green on book 3. These are the colors I've tried so far. I actually really like the lavender and the crimson, and I like the black too, but this is the one I think I'm gonna swap out with a green. I might give people the option to keep the black if they would prefer it, and you can get all of the books in one of these colors if you just prefer them all to be the same color. I tried with the green that I had, and it ended up just looking a little too leprechaun-esque. I also like tried to break it open before the paint was fully dry, and it got real fucked up. Got a nice little graveyard coming together down here, plus my personal copies up there. So I have been practicing. I do think I have really perfected my process. I've gotten so much better at it. Also, look how messed up. These ones I didn't even like spray paint. These are just like so badly misprinted from KDP. Like this whole, I don't know how you can see this whole first couple of pages, they're like a totally different size than the other pages. Like, honestly, usually I just don't even like deal with it when Amazon sends me fucked up copies, but this time I actually reached out and I got a refund for all of the messed up ones. So that's good, at least. I'm calling it the graveyard. I'm gonna open up a separate little corner of my shop on my website where you can get the books at a discount, either because they're misprinted like that or because I tried to paint the edges and it didn't turn out perfectly. But even my like not perfect sprayed edges ones, honestly they look really good. Like this one I am so mad at myself because it's pretty much perfect. We did the red, no bleeding on the first pages, but when I was like unbinding it, there was spray paint on my hand, and so I like smudged it right here, and then I tried to wipe it off, and then this got like all fucked up. So that's the only flaw in this book. The rest of the book looks perfect. So that's kind of like what the graveyard books are gonna be. If you saw the vlog where I was showing the first round that I did, let me show you how much better I've gotten. So this one, we got a lavender, Wicked Souls, no bleeding on this page at all. Perfection. Same with the back pages, nothing. Honestly, for some reason, the lavender ones always turn out the best. I don't know if it's because the paint is slightly different but these ones have turned out really good. I have another setup here. I've found the best thing to do in case you happen to want to do these yourself. I've been using both sets of my clamps instead of just one set per book. Instead of thick paper, I just use like regular paper to wrap it. And then I use these big clamps on the back because the hardcover, like the gap in the spine, that was what was causing the problem. So just like clamping from behind and then also having the second clamps on the front made all the difference. We're in the waiting room. Oh my god, my heart is like racing. Oh my gosh. My computer is like glitching. Do you see my hands shaking? Oh my god. I am shaking. I don't even know what tickets I got. It kept glitching as I was like trying to zoom in to see it, and then I was like trying to click them and it wasn't letting me click. What tickets did I even get? Let's go see. All I know is I just panicked, spent that much money. I literally had to pull up the seat map again to even like see where they were because I didn't know. Moving on. We got some writing to do. So we're gonna start with a chapter that I honestly think should be pretty quick to get through because I'm basically, all I have left to do is like tweak the demeanor of a character in the scene. Then the scene that it leads into needs quite a few like new aspects added to it. What's there for the most part can stay as it is, except for like a little part that I need to tweak. So hard to like describe how I'm editing without like spoiling it, but that's what we're doing. It's now 10:45 in the morning, so let's see what we can get done. I did back and biceps at the gym yesterday. Now my arms are like so sore. I can't even like straighten them. So I just finished recording the podcast for Patreon. Now we're back to working on Ruthless Ends. It's been quite the trudge. Basically, I'm going chapter by chapter and I'm copy and pasting each chapter into a new document because it just like helps compartmentalize things for me, and I'm editing each one as I go. And there's no like major changes, but every single chapter from like the 60% mark till the end needed like a kind of like medium level change. So it's just been like, I'm so close, but I still feel so far away because it's just like taking so much brain power to get through this. But we're close. We have 50 pages left till the end of the book and we're getting there. Basically, I just have to revise this whole ending climactic sequence, and then I think I need a little bit more at the end, like a few more like resolution kind of scenes, maybe a bit of a longer epilogue for a more satisfying conclusion. But then we're gonna be done with the draft. So I think I'll go back through all of my notes to make sure I got everything, but I think I did. The book is gonna be so much better after this draft. I am feeling so much better about it now. This revision helped so much. Oh, I guess I did skip like one or two things. We'll get to them. We'll get to them. Thank God I gave myself that extra month. Otherwise this needed to be done by August 24th. So that would leave me like 2-ish weeks to be completely done. And I haven't even started line editing yet. So thank goodness. Yeah, I'm actually gonna keep this vlog short and sweet. We're gonna end it here. Thanks so much for hanging out today. Make sure to go check out my Instagram if you want to enter into that giveaway. There's 4 days left as of today. There's 19 days left of the Kickstarter if you want to get signed copies or one of the puzzles. I think that's all there is as far as announcements go. You can pre-order the Ruthless Ends ebook either through that Kickstarter, through Amazon, or you can pre-order the Ruthless Ends audiobook through the form in the description. Other than that, I'll just see you guys in the next video very, very soon. Bye.
No. Pretty Caroline, oh, 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 stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dime. Oh, 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 serves you some reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling fair. Put you down and leave you there, don't make them scared. Yeah, it's the ugly truth. How they coming for you. Yeah, no. Don't you think you're better off where the neighbors don't stare? And baby, you're wanted, looking good for the movie screens, living in make-believe, hoping your wishes get granted. I know you never giving up unless it's real. A slippery slope.